Never thought a vaccine could fight cancer? Well, Russia just announced one that claims 100% effectiveness in early tests. But is it really the miracle it sounds like? In this video, we're breaking down everything you need to know about EnteroMix, Russia's so-called cancer vaccine. We'll talk about who made it, how it works, what the early trial results say, which cancers it targets, possible risks, and even what it might cost in India. And trust me, once you hear the details, you'll realize this story is not as simple as the headlines make it sound. So, let's start with the basics. What exactly is EnteroMix and who's behind it? EnteroMix is a new experimental cancer vaccine developed in Russia by government research centers like the National Medical Research Radiology Center and the Engelhardt Institute of Molecular Biology. Think of them as Russia's top labs for cancer and genetic research. It's part of a bigger national push where they're not just testing EnteroMix, but also personalized mRNA cancer vaccines. No worries if mRNA sounds confusing. mRNA is basically like a recipe card that tells your body how to make proteins. In the case of vaccines, it tells your cells how to make pieces of something harmful, like a virus or a tumor marker, so your immune system can learn to fight it. Now here's where it gets interesting. Russia's taking two approaches. The first is EnteroMix, which is based on something called oncolytic viruses. Sounds heavy, but here's the simple version. These are harmless viruses that are re-engineered to sneak into cancer cells, multiply inside, and burst them open like popping a balloon. That not only kills the cancer cells, but also sends out an alarm to the immune system. Hey, this is the bad guy. Attack anything that looks like this. The second approach is the personalized mRNA vaccines, which are tailor-made for each patient depending on their tumor's genetic profile. So, how does EnteroMix work in real life? Imagine a team of tiny Trojan horses, viruses that don't make you sick, but instead break into tumor cells, destroy them from the inside, and wave red flags to your immune system saying, here's the enemy. That double attack, direct destruction plus immune training, is why scientists think it could be powerful. Now, let's talk results. Russia ran a small early trial, only around 48 patients who had cancers that didn't respond to regular treatments. Officials are claiming huge success. 100% of patients showed an immune response, some tumors shrank, and disease progression slowed in many cases. The big headline everywhere was 100% effective. But here's the catch. This was a tiny early trial without a comparison group. That's like trying a new recipe on a handful of friends who all said it tasted great. Promising? Sure. Final proof? Not yet. Which cancers is EnteroMix aimed at? The first target is colorectal cancer, which affects the large intestine and is one of the most common cancers worldwide. They're also developing versions for glioblastoma, a deadly brain cancer, and melanoma, a type of skin cancer. But let's be real. Is it safe? So far, Russian reports say no severe side effects were seen in early testing. That's good news. But again, we're talking about less than 50 patients and very short follow-up. Until larger trials are done, we don't know the long-term risks. Sometimes treatments that look safe in small trials reveal side effects later when hundreds or thousands of people take them. Now comes the million-dollar question. Can you actually get it? In Russia, officials are pushing to make it available to patients soon, possibly even before finishing big trials. But internationally, agencies like the FDA in the US or CDSKO in India haven't approved it yet. That means for now, it's only inside Russia, and even there, access will probably be limited to special hospitals. And what about the price? Reports say the vaccine in Russia is estimated at around 300,000 rubles per patient. Converting that, it's roughly 3 to 3.3 lakh rupees in India. But remember, in Russia, the government might cover the cost for citizens. For Indian patients, if it ever gets approved or imported, the real cost could be higher due to logistics, hospital charges, and regulations. So let's wrap this up. EnteroMix sounds like a game changer, a vaccine that kills cancer cells and trains the immune system to keep fighting. Early results are exciting, especially for tough cancers like colorectal and brain tumors. But for now, it's still in the too early to tell phase. Think of it as a movie trailer that looks amazing. But until the full film comes out, we don't know if it's a blockbuster or just hype. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that subscribe button for more easy-to-understand updates on medical breakthroughs.